So yeah, I got these things here. Alright, so as I was saying, I got the end of the wire right here. And you slip on one of these little guys right here, these clamps. Then you want to put, you know, whatever kind of clasp you want on there. Whatever you like. You know what fits, if you're making it for yourself, what you like. You know, when you're selling it, you kind of look at what people like with what different designs. See, it's just a lobster claw. And different styles and stuff like that, and see what people like and what class people like with what, and you get your ideas. And that's how I did a lot of my learning on this. But anyways, so I'm going to take this bad boy and, you know, gotta loop it right through that bad boy. And you just pull it tight. You gotta take the slack out of it. And as I showed you all before how to do this, so I got my clasp, I got my hook, got it hooked through my cramp here. The end of the wire's right here on my thumb. And then you just pull, and you should be able to, not too much though, don't pull too much, you pull the whole thing out. You gotta start back over. I learned that. Slide down a little with the hoop, you know, I push it down with my finger. I'm gonna go like that. And I try to slide the end of the extra wire down towards the end of the hoop, like so. Then get my pliers here. Clamp it! Squeeze! You gotta clamp it good, and you look in the bottom of your crimper bead. Make sure it's all in there looking good, everything's cramped up. Then, of course, you know, as I showed you all before, I'd always do the little extra here, just to make sure it's clamped, because I don't want anything coming loose. Woo! I think that one's clamped. Of course, I always give it the tug. Nope, see, that's why you give it the tug test. You always want to pull on it, because you get it up here. As you see, why is this camera not focusing on this? As you see, we got here the clamps on there. Had the clasp, went to pull on it, and then the end of the wire came off on me there. Y'all can see that. I don't know what's going on with this camera today. Anywho, so yeah, made a mistake. Got to fix it. At least I noticed it now and not later down the road when I got the necklace all put together. Sold it to somebody, and having them try it on to make sure they like it, and it just falls apart. So we gotta do this one over again, you know, it happens. But I'm glad it happened on video so I could show you what happens if you don't make sure it's good and clamped. So I just get another cramp bead. You know, you got your lobster claw on there, you got your cramp bead, you got your wire at the end here. And you want, you know, adjust your hoop here on the end of your wire. That's all you gotta do. Just adjust the hoop. That will be probably about good right there for what I'm doing, because this necklace isn't going to be too heavy. I want them to have a little bit of wiggle room. Here we go, we got the crimp on there. Yeah, sometimes I push it with my fingernail just to get it going a little bit. That way I don't lose what I'm doing. It's clamped though. Alright, here's a good example right here of what I was talking about that you all can see. I'll show you right here on the end. On the end here. It's open. after I cramped it. So you gotta cramp it real good. Yeah, that's how you do that. So I'm gonna take the big ones, like the bigger pliers, like so here. Cramp down on that thing real good. Then you take the little ones and you cramp on the other end. Like I said, I got shakes. All right, I'm a diabetic, so you're gonna have to excuse me on that. But you want to give it a little tiny bit of a bend when you're cramping it. Just a little bit of a bend, not too much. You do too much, you could break it. But if you do a little bit, it ain't gonna hurt. It's gonna cramp it really good. Oh yeah, that thing's in there. Woo! Oh yeah, it's in there. All right, good deal. Just doing a little extra for safety precautions, so it don't fall apart. Because when I make these, I want them to last. Whoever buys them and wears them, or whoever wears them, and yeah, I want them to last. Okay. So we got these real pretty looking ones here I'm gonna do today. These are nice. It was like, I went to this one place and they were selling a bunch of beads and it said bead sell. I was like, okay, so I go in there and I'm looking around and I was looking at the prices and I was like, oh man, these beads are gonna be plastic and this and that. Nope, they were just having a big old bead sell. I got these for like 50 cents, I think. Something like that. I got some blue ones too. But yeah, it's gonna look nice. All right, so we got these silver things going on in here. These are stainless silver here. So what I'm gonna do on the end here, I got some of these guys. I think I want, yeah, these guys, because they're pretty good size. You know, you want to start some on the end. That's gonna look really good. On the end, it's gonna, see how on the end here, it's gonna go over this a little bit. It's gonna set up in there a little bit, so that's gonna hold like that and hide any extra wire sticking out, which I don't have any on here. I got lucky with that clamp. That was a good clamp. And you get better with practice, you know. I'm gonna put some of these on the end here. I think that'll make it look nice. And now what I do, if you can, it's still on the thing. I leave it like that, still on the, they put fishing line on these. Oh, they got it. See, some of them don't. Most of them will just tie the end real good, like, I don't know, 15 knots or something, so it don't come off. These ones, they went ahead and tied around it. I was going to show you all a trick, a quick beading trick. But I can still do that. I just got to cut this. Just cut this little part here on the end. I was going to show you all a quick beading trick. So you just cut the, oh, there we go. It cut right off. Them things. I wish I would have bought me a pair of them a long time ago. But I've been using scissors. So I'm just going to put this one on here first. What I was going to do, I want to check it out anyways. Ooh, yeah, that's going to look all nice. Oh, yeah. Wherever lady buys this is going to be so pleased because it's going to be all shiny and nice. Oh. Oops. Oh, well. Shit, that stuff go up there. Anyways, so we got that. And we got this end tied. But you notice I ain't pulled, any beads off the line except for this one because it was tied. But what I do is I'll take the end of the wire, right? Got the necklace hanging, got the end of the wire, and it's still on there. So I'll just fish it right through. Fish it right through. Now the first one you might have to go ahead and thread on, but you just fish it right through after that. All through the beads, like so. Like so. See how I'm holding the cable? That's all you gotta do. You don't really have to hold on to the fishing line, even if the fishing line comes out that's holding the beads to the tag, because you got your cable running through. It's easier to do this if you got it all laid out straight. But anyways, I'm making things difficult for myself right now. So we just and let's see if it'll let you see how I got the fishing line in there. I got my cable going through. Got the beads going on the cable. We'll take some, go ahead and string them up on the cable a little bit to help out with the part here. But see how fast this is? Instead of doing one at a time, you're gonna have a necklace made in no time. Just string it through the beads. But whatever ones you don't have strung through, you don't want to take them off the fishing line because then you'll have beads everywhere. But just string them through, like so. I gotta get the rest of these down here, away from that tag part. Yep, just like so. Because the other one I did like one bead at a time, and yeah, this way it doesn't take as long. Not using up so much time, so you can have more time for other beads. But yeah, you just string it through. That's another good thing about this cable. It don't like flex or nothing in there. It'll stay straight and true. Now these little silver ones are a little bit more watcha, but you get her done, you know, like so. Now we got watcha going on over here. Hold on just a second, I'll be right with y'all. All right. So we got all them strand. All these on there now. Oh, I drop beads a lot. Look at that. Look at that. You know, I was thinking of doing strands of beads like this and making lanyards too, with just strands of beads. But then I was thinking when you're driving, because if you make a lanyard for your key, and when you're driving and it in there and this is pulling down on it, you're not supposed to do that, they say. But anywho, we'll get back to the making of the jewelry here. Just around like so. I think I'm gonna go with some of these right here. Why am I doing this again like this? Open that, put that there. Yeah. That way I can be like, that's much better. Put this on here. I'm trying to give you guys good camera views. Put that on there like so, and then see, I'm gonna put this right in the middle of them because it looks pretty cool. It's real nice. It's purple to go with the color of the beads, and it's glass. Yeah, I'm gonna put one of them round beads on each side of that. Yeah, that's gonna look real nice. All right, because ladies like shiny things. Here we are again. We're cutting this again for this one. I'm gonna lay it down because I don't want to lose the beads. Why I slip this one on, because the first one that comes on when they're tied on the end like that, you gotta watch out like that. But see, they're still on the tag. Still on the tag here. You got the beads, they're on the line. So you see? Then you can take your first one here on the end. Got your fishing line sticking out there with that's hooked to the tag. Now the first one here, you might have to go ahead, but this one's wanting to work with me, so we'll just go ahead and let her slide on through. Now you might have a little rough spots. This bead here has got some roughness in the middle of it. I don't know. That's why I did that. So we'll just start back over on the end here. See how I got the beads going? Sorry I can't be like showing you because I got to hold on to them. If you don't hold on to them and keep them straight, it won't work. You got to keep them like lined up. Oh, this one wants to be a little burger too. Well, sometimes you get some little ones that want, or some ones that want to be a little. But most time I can just slide it right through. See, there's 4 beads I got on there now. There's 6 beads, 7 beads, 8 beads. I got on there within what, 15 seconds instead of sitting there trying to like do one at a time? Or probably less than 15 seconds. But anyways, you know what I mean. Yeah, she's really gonna like this. Yeah, that's gonna look really nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and let my beads fall. Now I got it all. Let the beads all off. Didn't even drop one. How about that? So here we go. I think this is gonna look nice. Look at this. Put that one in the middle like that. Alright, got even beads on each side. We're rocking and rolling. All we gotta do is put 2 on the end, clamp her up, put the other thing on there, we'll be all ready to go. And I'll have enough cable left over on this one, I can make something else. You don't have to throw away your extra cable. See, like I'm keeping this one. I'm gonna do something with it, I guarantee it. I always do. So just keep that in mind, like if they're like that small, okay, toss it. But if, you know, you got a piece of cable that's got some length to it, don't throw it out. Keep it. You'll use it for something, I guarantee it. Guarantee that. See, we got the little watch in there, the clamper, cramp. I'm ready for the cramper. Don't you fall down in there. Yeah, I like to talk to my beads. Alright, here we go. Let's get us a hoop. We'll do us a little hooper on there, and then we're gonna cramp it up, and we will be all rocking and rolling with that bad boy. Cramp her up, cut her. But yeah, I'm just putting a hoop on. That's all. I already got my cramp bead on there. Of course, with the hoop, you can put your cramp bead on afterwards. It don't matter because the cramp bead will go right through the hoop. On the end of the clasp, that little hoop, it won't. Oh, it slipped off on me. Back up over there. There we go. And as you're doing this, you'll learn to catch yourself on the mistakes you make and what you're doing. And if you don't rush, you just slow down a little bit. You'll get it. Don't get all upset. You know, just roll with it. Have fun. That's why I talk to them and call them little burgers. It helps. Have to do. So now we got the hoop made. You know, I always got these. I got these round pliers here. These things. The end is right here is round instead of flat. On the inside, like these are flat on the inside here. These are round, so you can make loops and stuff with them. But I'm gonna go ahead and just do that right there on the end of the loop. I'm gonna go ahead and you can do it this way if you want. I don't always do it this way because come to find out that don't work as good as this right here. What I'm fixing to do. See how I did that? Pulled on it. Yeah, it's gonna leave a little line in your finger. Oh well, ain't gonna hurt you none. Just don't pull so hard you start making your fingers bleed. Don't do that. Just hard enough to sync it up, get it all lined up here and put together and kind of take a look and just kind of checking it out here, you know, after I pull on it before I crimp it to make sure it's going to be all good and tight. Beads are all together, you know, make sure it's going to be, you won't be seeing the wire. So what I usually do is I'll pick it up and let the weight hang down and then pull on my wire. Give it a couple good tugs there. Crimp it. Crimp it together. That's why I like these little ones. They're smaller on the end here. You can get in tight spaces because I made this thing tight. You can get in tight spaces like so. How'd the crimp come out? Yeah, it looks like it come out pretty good here. We got to do a little, looks like it come out pretty good here. Got to do a little work on it. I'm going to get it all crimped up and then give it the pull test. Okay. Now you want to be in my way? There we go. I just try to make sure it's good. Because I don't want nothing coming out. I don't want nothing breaking, nothing coming loose. You little burger. You little burger, you. Get on there. Yeah. So anyways, that's another good thing about cable will bend for you and stay in place. This crimp bead doesn't want to initially latch. And I need it to. I'll get it though. I'll get it. You watch. I'll get it. If you can see. I will get this. Crimp down on it real good with these little bitty guys here. Oh no, did I? I think I got it, but I'm gonna do the for sure thing here. You know, that's one thing you gotta do. Do the for sure. Put a little bend in it. We're good to go. Good to go on that one. Look at that. I love these new clippers I bought today. There we go. Hi. It's gonna look pretty nice. Of course, this is gonna lay flat like this when you wear it up against there. It's gonna lay flat, but it's gonna be nice. I like it. Yep, that's gonna be, because I got a pretty good sized neck, and that's, the lady will have a little smaller neck than I will, so. But yeah, come out looking real good. The colors all matching pretty good and everything, yeah. I like that, that's nice. Come out looking nice. I like that one. You can tell I like this one. It's nice. I'm gonna do something else, something else like that. But anyways, everybody, you know, have a great day. Please subscribe and like. Follow your dreams. Follow your dreams.